Alright, as typical, I'm going to get the links out and set up and everything. I'm not gonna bother charging my phone. Unless I have to, maybe I will later, but not right now. And it's at 27, but if I get up, the computer's gonna stop charging. Yep, charger thing's still a problem. I trust this charger about as much as I trust a Dodge Charger. Anybody find the lady from that Chips Ahoy Extras? From that Chips Ahoy Extras chocolate peanut butter commercial kind of hot? Or is that just me? These streams have been raking in like decent views, I mean, like considering nobody cares about my channel, I'm a little surprised the views these are raking in. Now, this would have been done by 7, about. Now I want to point out to everybody, this would have been done by about 7, but the main issue was that but the main issue was that I was having I was wanting to make sure I double checked everything, made sure it was all good, made sure I wouldn't have to fix anything on stream and have to black out the screen and lose all my concurrent viewers, all 2 of them who decided to tune in. Now, this season, as you can see, these are all people who have been here before. This is our first All-Star season. I've decided that every 5 seasons we are going to bring back people from the this is our first All-Star season. We're going to bring back people from the first we're going to bring back people from all the seasons before for this for the rest of the series. And after the series, but every 5 seasons we're going to do an All-Star season where we bring back people from all the past seasons. I don't know if by the time we get to a second All-Star season, if we'll have any rep, if we'll skip out on any rep from any specific season. Now, I chose 2 of the of what the simulation said were fan favorites. I did not want to bring back Wimpy because I didn't feel like he'd have much to contribute outside just being like, oh, ha, funny, it's Wimpy. Let's see. And who was the other? David Bowie. That's right. Yeah, David Bowie was literally just a last minute decision because the simulator was glitching out and deleted Steven Seagal from my thing, and so yeah. So and I forgot that Steven Seagal was missing, so I just put in David Bowie. I don't really want to bring David Bowie back, so but I brought back I brought back all of our previous winners except Samus. She won the previous season, so I figured it'd be a little redundant to to have her win 2 seasons in a row. So but she'd potentially do that if I brought her back here, so I decided not to. But our 3 other champions, Zelda, Edelgard, and Dolly Parton, are all here. And if you'll notice, I wanted to point out to you all that during the settings here, I did set the bonds between characters to account for even the ones who are on separate teams from one another, to account for actions that happened in the previous seasons. So like Fergie and Jimmy have a strong bond because the Music Tribe Alliance was going strong well into the first season until I think it was Fergie got voted out, and then Jimmy and 2 tribal councils later. So I've also chosen people who, again, friend suggestions. I wasn't initially going to bring back Charles, but I wasn't initially going to bring back Charles Bronson, but my oldest brother thought that I should, so here's Charles Bronson again. Boko, because he was Landon. He's always been Landon. He was Landon's favorite in the first season, so I brought him back here. 4 because I didn't. I was sad to see her get like anonymously voted off on the very first day. I didn't think that was fair to her, and Rio suggested that I bring her back for the All Star season when I do that. So I thought, yeah, why not? Rudy is back. He's one of my favorites, and he was one of the 3 Music Tribe guys to keep going in the first season. However, he was voted off the first of the 3 after the forming the Music Tribe Alliance. Yoshiki, again, anonymously voted off, and I needed a 20th person to fill out the slot, so why not him? He was also anonymously voted off in the the very first tribal council of the season he appeared on. And it's against Zelda because she won. Already kind of always here. Brought Deku back because again, Rio really wanted to see him back, and she's the only person I know of who's at least that I know of, who has watched every one of these streams. She makes time every day to watch them. Like maybe she'll be doing the dishes and she'll put these on, which is just nice to know. This has at least one returning viewer. Palutena, she's back. She was a favorite of mine from a season she appeared on, and so I brought her back. Steven Seagal won the fan favorite award of the last season, so I brought him back. You'll notice not a lot of people from the previous season here. That's intentional because, again, we just saw them the last season, so I figured it'd be a little redundant to bring up plenty of those people back. So, yeah, Edelgard, she's here. Again, she won the, she was the champion of season 3. She won. So, she won through a vote and against Mina, I think. Oh, hold on a second, guys. Sorry about that. I was showing a photo of my cat, and I cannot say no to being shown a photo of my cat. One of the cutest things I've ever seen. Okay, Fergie and Jimmy are back because I really liked seeing the dynamic these two had in season 1, and I just thought it'd be a nice blast from the past to bring them back and put them on the same tribe. I was seriously considering putting Fergie on the Boko and the Passions tribe instead of Rudy, and putting Rudy on the Smile tribe, but I figured like maybe these two will form an alliance again. That'd be fun to see. Kyle Katarn, because obviously I know my older brother's a big Kyle Katarn. My oldest brother's a big Kyle Katarn fan, and okay, well my computer just started stopped charging. I'm going to, I guess now I'll plug my phone in. And yeah, Kyle, Kyle, I really liked seeing in season 3, so I figured, like, yeah, why not put him in here? Mara Jade, I didn't mean to put her and Kyle on the same team. That just slipped my mind by the time I'd finished putting in all the cast people. But yeah, she's here too. Again, needed another person to fill out the slot, and I liked Mara Jade, so figured why not Mara Jade. And then in this tribe we have Glenn Danzig. I wanted to see him return because I want somebody. We need somebody who's not easy to get along. We need at least a couple people who aren't easy to get along with. Okay. If it was all like people that are easy to get along with, it wouldn't be terribly interesting. Johnny Bravo, fan favorite from the simulation, said he was the fan favorite during the first season, so why not bring Johnny back? I really enjoyed him the last season too. I'll admit he got like I think 7th. Momo brought her back because I figured I was considering bringing back Mina instead, but again I didn't want to overrepresent the previous season, so we're having Momo here instead. Ruto, we are having again. She was my favorite from my personal favorite from the season she appeared on. Which I think was season 3, and I want to bring her back for. I said her. I think I even said to bring her back for the All Star season. So here she is. And then lastly is Toshi, dressed as the Pudding General, as I call it, as I call the outfit. Because Toshi is like my spirit animal. Okay, I don't need to give you a reason. Oh, and we just lost our second. Oh no, okay. So, anyways, I also want to point out all the tribes are named after Beach Boys tribe names or Beach Boys references this time around. All of them are. Even the Merger tribe is a Beach Boys reference. You'll have to wait and see what that one is. Boko and the Passions, which is a reference to the album Carl and the Passions. I just put Boko here because Boko's awesome. This is what Boko said of Carl. Kokomo tribe, Smile tribe, named after the most legendary unreleased album of all time, the Beach Boys' Smile album. And the Cabinessence tribe, named after one of my favorite songs from these Smile sessions. Okay, so I think that's everything covered. Anybody in the chat any of our viewers want to say anything in the chat? I will read it out, and then I will read it out and you'll hear it 20 seconds later because I'll read it and respond, and you'll hear it 20 seconds later because there's a delay between what I say and what's happening in the stream. All right, let's go. No alliances on any of the tribes yet. I think it'd be ridiculous to automatically carry over the exact same alliance in the previous season. All right, lock and load light. The tribe just run I'm using the Cook Islands template, by the way. I want to point that out. Tribe must run up and over 2 sand mounds, assemble a puzzle boat using unique braces to hold together. Row out to a cauldron, light a torch, row back, remove the braces, and take the starting line. 2 players will use 16 puzzle pieces to assemble blocks representing compass directions, after which the entire tribe must then fit the blocks and braces into a climbing wall and climb it up. First 3 tribes to do so win reward and immunity. The Smile tribe wins immunity. Boko and the Passions tribe wins immunity. And the Kokomo tribe wins immunity. They also win Flint. For finishing last, the Cabinessence tribe must nominate someone on a winning tribe to stay on Exile Island. They nominate Palutena. Alright, so Palutena is on Exile Island. There is not currently any secret advantages here. Rudy and Yoshiki find something in common. Has a lasting impact. Cecilia and... Oh, balls. I put 4... I forgot to change 4's nickname to 4. So now let's just say... I'm sorry, guys, okay? I'm not going to go bother changing because I have to reset everything. Okay, 4 and Yoshiki have a major fight. Jimmy and oh, gosh. Okay, guys, I'm really messing up here. No, okay, hold on a second. For... Okay. That should be... oh, wait. Do I gotta reset profiles? Oh! I said it's took me an extra half hour to double check. Okay, whatever. Well, whatever. Okay, again, this will be a good chance to show you all my process. I'll put it. Okay, mental... Nice. That's a good mental. I mean, Rudy's been in so many bands, and Just been a great overall great dude. If you ask any of his bandmates, I'd say he's got good social skills, a good temperament. Yeah, he's usually calm. Yoshiki is a beast physically. Okay, have you seen this dude on the drums? But then again, he's in the old age, caught up with himself. Great. His old age and health problems have caught up with. He's in his 50s and his health problems have caught up with himself. But great. Terrible endurance. This dude when he pushes himself on the drums has to fight for his life on. Has had to fight for his life on stage, even in his prime. Okay. Now he's just having to restrain himself to keep from having to float around like a fish in the floor. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna put terrible endurance. Mental, I'll put average. He's had a history of depression and such. Uh, yeah, but above average stamina, I'd say so. Let's say he's got good social skills and he's usually calm. Zelda, I'll put average physical strength. Endurance, I'll put great. She fought Ganon for all those years, so that's that's great. I'd say it's great endurance. Mental, I'd say it's great. I'd say great, and she did have a bit of self-doubt, but come on, my computer's not charging. Computer charge. You're not gonna last the whole stream if you don't charge. Okay. Stamina, I'll put above average. I'll put average. But then again, Triforce of Wisdom, I'll put above average. Social skills, I'll put great. Temperament, I'll put average. Charles, great physical strength. I'll put average endurance. He's old. Average mental. Average stamina, because again, he's old. But then again, I've seen Charles get knocked around a lot. Charles Bronson get knocked around a lot of movies. Social skills, I'll put average. Temperament, I'll also put average. Dolly Parton, no, but see any muscle definition on her? Okay, no. Endurance, I guess what decent, I guess. Average, mental, I'll put, or she's got a great frame of mind, so yeah, sure. So no, I'll give her an average energy. So she's a social butterfly. That's without a doubt. She's usually calm, yeah. Deku's beast physical strength. Terrible because if he exerts more than 10% of his power, he breaks all the bones in his body. I'll put him as terrible because he literally exerted 50% of his power and shattered all the bones in his arms. Mental, oh, he's great. Then stamina. Oh, this dude is some high energy is an understatement. Social skills. Great social skills. I'll leave him with average temperament, though. I have seen him lose his in the show. Steven Seagal. I'll put above average physical strength. I'll also put above average endurance. I'll put average mental. I'll put below average stamina because I see him sit in most of his movies now. Social skills. I'll put decent because he gets along well with Putin and dictators, so that. Temperament, I'll put average. Oh, this is Palutena. Okay, my bad. Palutena's physical strength is great, yeah. Endurance is great, and she's a goddess, Great mental as well. Stamina, which is energy, She's a goddess. Yeah. Great social skills on her. Usually calm, but she can get stressed out and nervous at times. Steven Seagal, anyways, yeah, I already know how I was going to put Steven Seagal, so. Edelgard, a great physical strength. If any of you have played Fire Emblem Three Houses, endurance would be trying to put endurance as anything less than 5. Mental up at average, stamina up at average, social skills. Oh, she has good social skills. Temperament up at. I guess she's usually calm when you see her. Fergie average. Rock frontman, so above average. On stamina, but social skills. Oh, well, he stayed brave with the face of cancer, so I'd say good mental as well. Jimmy, No, he's average endurance. Again, stayed brave in the face of cancer, so gotta give him a grade in that. Again, rock frontman, so Well, I know for a fact Jimmy's got pretty decent social skills. Kyle Katarn, great physical strength. Uh, Great endurance. Great mental too, because he's a Jedi. Force permeates within him. Yeah. He's got average social skills. Temperament. Yeah, he's usually calm. I mean, like that's the Jedi way. Ooh. Yeah, I'll give Mara Jade good physical strength. Endurance. Uh, ooh, I guess. Oh, nah, I'll leave her as average. She did go. She was originally a user of the dark side. Stamina is average. Well, no, above average because force. Yeah. Social skills put average, and temperament I'll put average. Uh, Glenn Danzig. Physical is great. This dude is jacked. Endurance. I'll leave as average. Mental, I'll leave as average. Stamina, I'll leave as average. Social skills, I'll put as decent. Temperament, well, have you seen him when you take? Have you seen Danzig when someone takes his picture at a concert? Easily angry. Johnny Bravo, beast level physical strength as I gave him before. But then again, I think beast is a bit of an exaggeration. Endurance, great. Mental, I'll put average. Stamina, I'll put average. Social skills, I'll put as decent. Temperament, I'll leave as average. Yeah, above average physical strength. Being I'll leave as average. Endurance, she's got good endurance. I'll leave that as average. No, I'll put it as good. I'll leave mental as good. Stamina is average. Yeah. Great social skills. Temperament is I'll leave that as average. Ruto, she's above average physical strength. Yeah, pretty good physical strength actually. Because she's a Zora. Endurance, I'll leave as can swim for one thing. Yeah, don't give her that. Survived brave Lord Jabu's belly as well. Mental, I'm gonna put as average. She's got good energy. So keep that same energy. Social skills, I'll leave as oh. Social skills, put as uh, social skills average. Uh, Temperament, I'll leave as average. Toshi, leave as average physical, average endurance. Oh, we survived being brainwashed and and he's got great. He's came back. He came back from being brainwashed very well, and is now like he's I'd be a crime to leave him just as average or below. The stamina, a rock frontman, so above average. Social skills, yeah, he's got good. So I'd say he's got good social skills. Tiburon, I'll put as average. Boko does not have good strategic ability. He's loyal. He's trustworthy. He's forgiving. Oh, he plays it mostly safe. The influence, I'll put average. Uninfluential because he hasn't been in a season of Thomas and Friends since like season 4 in the late 80s. Intuition, or was it early 90s? Doesn't matter. Intuition, I'll put as. I'll put as average. 4 does not have good strategic ability. She's loyal, yeah. She's forgiving. Oh, she's a big risk taker. Influence, yeah, she's. I'll put as average. Intuition, she's kind of unintuitive. Rudy is. We give her great social skills. She's just a really nice person. Rudy is a good. No, I'll even give him average strategic ability. He's trustworthy, forgiving, boldness. I think he's a small risk taker. Like he left a steady job in the Guess Who to go back to Quiet Riot. That's a bit of a risk. He left Ozzy. He left the Ozzy Osbourne band, so that's also a bit of a risk. Influence. They give him average influence. He's a legendary bassist, and he's been in some legendary groups, but he doesn't have a lot of influence. But doesn't terribly have a lot of influence despite that. Intuition. I'll put his average. Yoshiki. No, terrible strategic ability. New extra. He kept giving us new release dates for the New Extra Japan album and didn't give it to us, and it's still not out yet. Violet, what the F is Violet? But then again, X stuff. I'll put decent. I'll get. He's trustworthy. He's got good loyalty. Yeah, I'd say he's pretty forgiving. Everyone here is really forgiving. Wow. But then, trying to think about Rudy a bit. I'll give him average forgiveness. Yeah, no, I'll keep him forgiving. Boldness, Yoshiki. I guess I'll say he's a small risk taker. Influence, very influential. I'd say he's, I guess, a little unintuitive. Zelda is like mastermind level strategist. Loyalty level, trustworthy. I'd say, yeah. Forgiveness, she's forgiving. Oh, she's a huge risk taker. She's princess, so yeah, now leave her as influential. Intuition. Uh, uh Influential. I'll put intuition. Yeah, she's very intuitive. Okay. Charles, average strategic ability. He's trustworthy. Not very forgiving. He's bitter. Boldness. I'd say he's a small risk taker. Influences. I say bitter because have you seen Paul Kersey? I know Paul Kersey and Charles are not the same person, but characters he's played are influencing my decision on this too. Influence. I'll put his average, and now I'll put his average intuition. Dolly. Dolly Parton. I'll put his average strategic ability. She's very loyal, unbreakably loyal. Yeah. Forgiveness, very forgiving. Boldness, plays slightly safe. She's influential. Reported intuition is average. Strategic ability, he's great. Loyalty level, he's trustworthy. He's very forgiving. Big risk taker. He's influential. Intuition, he's intuitive. Palutena, great strategist. Very trustworthy. Forgiveness. Yeah, she's forgiving. Boldness. Also a big risk taker. Literal goddess, so she's gotta have some influence at least. But then again, you see like a lot of people don't seem to care about what she does, so I guess I'd say not very influential, just influential. She's Palutena is pretty. Come on, intuitive. Steven Seagal, I'll put as decent strategic ability. Like the strategy for one guy who was way better martial arts, or just I'm gonna kick him in the dick, and then like we punched him square in the nads, and the guy didn't let go, and Seagal fainted. Loyalty, a little untrustworthy. I have heard not good things from the people who work with him. Forgiveness, I'll put as average. No, he's. I guess I'll put his average. But then, Boldness, I'll put it as a small risk taker. Average influence, average intuition. Edelgard, great strategist. I'll put again. I have trust issues with her, so I'll leave loyalty as average. I'd say she is trustworthy, but I have loyalty issues with her, so I'm keeping it as average. My own bias is preventing me from putting it higher than average. Forgiveness, I'll put as average. Boldness, she's a big risk taker. She's influential, and she's kind of intuitive. Fergie, average strategy. Yeah, he's trustworthy. Forgiveness, I'd say he's forgiving. Uh, I'd say that plays it slightly safe. Influence, average. Intuition, I'll boast was average. Jimmy, average. He's trustworthy. He's forgiving. Average. Influence is average. Intuition is average. Kyle, average strategic ability. He's trustworthy because forgiveness is the Jedi way, so obviously he's forgiving. Boldness, I'd put as I'll put he's a small risk taker. Influence, well, he becomes like a master in Jedi 3, so Jedi Knight 3, so why not? Intuition, I'll put he's kind of intuitive. Mara Jade, okay, Glenn, I'll put him as decent strategy ability. Loyalty's average. And then Boko Gang. Mara Jade, mark out. I hope Q shows up. Oh, nice. Land in the chat. Be sure to check out his podcast, Through the Years, spelled with a Z. It's on YouTube, Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast. General places that have podcasts. There's a little bit in the forgiveness department. Boldness. I guess I'll play a small risk taker. Like he did leave Def Jam. It's anyways. Yeah, his Land podcast. Actually, I'll go into more details about his podcast when I do the average plug at the end of the stream. I could do every most of these other Survivor streams. Intuitive. No, he's average. Johnny, terrible strategic ability. Like, every time he's asked out a woman, he has no strategy. He's shot down in flames. He doesn't think. He's trustworthy, though. He's kind of forgiving. Boldness, he's a small risk taker. No, he's uninfluential. He can't influence a woman's opinion to get him to date him. I'll put him as average. Intuition. Well, mastermind strategic ability here from Momo. Man, Landon probably mark out. I named one of the teams. You probably mark out for the fact I named one of the teams Boko and the Passions. Loyalty level. Yeah, she's trustworthy. She's forgiving. She's also a big risk taker. She's influential and intuitive. Rudo is decent strategic ability. She's trustworthy. Forgiving. Yeah, she's a smaller taker. She's pretty bold. Influence, influential. Intuition, I'll put it as a little unintuitive. Actually, I'll put it as average influence. Strategic ability is average for Toshi. Loyalty level, he's trustworthy. He's forgiving. Small risk taker. Influence, yeah, he's influential, just like Yoshiki. but not as influential. And I'll put him as average intuition. Alright. Marking out, yep. Alright, just submit all and then we're ready to start. Okay, just gotta wait for the web page to load. Oh, computer's not charging. Boko and the Passions. Imagine if they vote out the namesake dude. Early on. Kokomos. Yeah. I'm really proud of myself coming up with a bunch of Beach Boys themed tribe names. Okay, let's proceed. No alliances. Again, I didn't want to bring back, despite this being the All-Star season, I didn't want to bring, like, straight right from the get-go, any alliances here. Right, lock and load tight. The tribes must run over 2 sand mounds. Assemble a puzzle boat using unique braces to hold it together. Oh, shoot. Actually, I just realized I forgot to reset, I forgot to, oh, 1 second, guys. I just realized I had forgotten to, I forgot to reset relationships here with this. I wanted to carry over some of the relationships some of these tribe members had. Like Zelda was on a team with Jimmy and Fergie, and they cooperated pretty well. So I'd say slight bond there. And okay, Rudy, was he? Yeah, Rudy had a medium bond with. I'd say he had a medium bond with Fergie and Jimmy, because like he got to spend. They formed the alliance, had to persevere together as the 3 lone music tribe people. Dolly got a strong bond with. Had a very strong bond with Deku during season 2. Let's see here. Where's Fergie? Okay, Fergie. Yeah, got developed a strong bond with Jimmy during the last season. Jimmy. Okay. And Toshi is childhood best friends with Yoshiki, and the two's friendship literally snapped Toshi out of his brainwashing. So I'd say that's pretty unbreakable. The Chad Boko. That's pretty unbreakable. A pretty unbreakable bond they got there going on. Oh shoot. Momo and Deku. Again, I have a strong bond from all they've been through in the UA together, I'd say. I think Duck was made into the top 5 for season 3. So the Thomas characters have a history of lasting way longer than I ever expect them to on this show. Any other relationships I should probably go over? Or, I think we're all. Okay, now let's go. Okay, so lock and load tribes run up and over 2 sand mounds, assemble a puzzle boat using unique braces to hold together. Row out to Cauldron, light a torch, row back, remove the braces, take them to starting line. 2 players use 16 puzzle pieces to assemble blocks representing compass directions, after which the entire tribe must then fit the blocks and braces into a climbing wall. Climb up a light fire bale. The first 3 tribes to do so win reward and immunity. Alright, Smile tribe wins immunity, Kokomo tribe wins immunity. Boko and the Passions must nominate someone on a winning tribe to stay on Exile Island. Alright, so they nominate Deku. That's kind of interesting. I don't know how Exile Island works. Oh, the immunity idol is hidden on Exile Island somewhere. Okay, so Deku could have the chance to find it. Boko and 4 bond strongly. I'm really hoping 4 does. I'm really hoping 4 doesn't get voted out like immediately like she did in season 3. Because again, I felt really bad. Re-rest the camp restores energy. Dolly and Palutena find something in common. Smile tried. There are not currently any secret advantages here. Events. Fergie's impressing the rest of the team. Okay, the Fergie and Jimmy alliance is back up and running again, guys. There are not currently any secret advantages here. Momo's impressing the rest of the team. The Cabin Essence alliance forms. PT Boomer watching live. Now I'll get you, Burnett Stone. Okay, so the Cabin Essence. A Momo and Toshi alliance seems like something I would wish for, and then it doesn't happen. This just happens, huh? All right, Boko and the Passion's got a Yoshiki. Imagine Yoshiki getting voted out like anonymously. Imagine Yoshiki getting voted out like day 1. Both seasons he appears. This is his second chance, and first vote Yoshiki, 1 vote for. Dang! Everybody, these two have just bad luck. Okay, it's 1 vote Yoshiki. 2 votes Yoshiki, 1 vote for. 2 votes. Alright, first person vote out Survivor Cheese Dip, Cook Islands is Yoshiki. That's 3, that's enough. Vote against 4 votes. Wow. Anonymously, everybody wanted Yoshiki out of here. Alright, Boko and the Passions is now one of the Passions on Boko's team. Clearly Yoshiki had the least amount of passion out of anybody on Boko and the Passions. No alliances on Boko and the Passions, alliance on Kokomo. The Smile, the Fergie Jimmy alliance is going. Okay. Really happy to see this again. Cabin Essence. Okay, yeah. Toshi's still much more loyal to this alliance than Momo. Toe the line. Each tribe must remember a historical story of Captain James Cook, tied together as a Rip Yoshiki. Yep, the drummer for X Japan. This is what he gets for not releasing the new X Japan album. Each tribe member must remember a historical story of Captain James Cook tied together as a group. The tribe must make their way over and under logs and through a field of poles. Gathering 7 answer flags. Once they cross the 2-line rope bridge over a pit of water, they must use the 7 answer flags collected to solve 5 questions about the story. The first tribe to answer 5 questions correctly wins immunity and 2 large tarps as a reward. First 2 tribes to finish win immunity. If a tribe misses a part of the story, they can go back to the starting line, where a copy of the story was placed there. Let me check the stream status real quick. I have to keep reloading this because my computer's so focused on another window in the browser. Okay, so let's go. So dang, Boko and the Passions lose again. They nominate Kyle to go to Exile Island. Okay. Kyle's on Exile Island where the immunity idol is. Alright, Deku and Dolly alliance forms. I don't think they actually had an alliance on a season 3, despite the strong bond they formed. Alright, Mara joins the Fergie Jimmy alliance. Edelgard works hard at camp and becomes tired. Okay. Momo Toshi have a Midas agreement has a lasting impact. So does the Momo Toshi alliance breakup? Oh god, 4. Guys. I don't know if 4 gets voted out. Am I gonna bring her back for the second All-Star season? If we have, it's gonna be 4. Yep. Man, I'm sorry, 4. Rio really told me I should give you a second chance here, and you just got yeeted out of here. Oh man, Boko and the Passions is not getting a break. Okay, Kokomo Tribe and Smile Tribe are no more. All the castaways are asked to stand on 2 blank lines. Group 1 and Group 2. 2 captains randomly select from each group. Momo and Fergie are captains for Group 1. Okay. Okay, Momo and Fergie. And on Group 2, their captains are Zelda and Deku. Okay. Each leader will start a schoolyard pick from their group. If possible, the choice will be from a tribe not yet represented in their selected group. Momo chooses Kyle for Team Momo. Fergie chooses Charles for Team Fergie. Kyle chooses Palutena for Team Momo. Okay, so it's like you pick someone and then they for your group, and then that person you picked picks the next person for your group, and it just keeps going. Charles picked Boko for Team Fergie. Palutena chooses Dolly for Team Momo. Oh man, this is what happens when you let Boko and the Passions lose twice, guys. We have to deal with this twist. We have to deal with the shake-up and twist this early on. Boko chooses Toshi for Team. Wait, what? Okay. Oh, dang it. It listed Johnny Bravo's nickname as Toshi. Oh, God. Oh, man. Again, the simulator will sometimes glitch up like this. I'm using the .com version. It's probably part of it. Part of why. Dolly chooses Danzig for Team Momo. Zelda chooses Toshi for Team Zelda. Jubilee. Oh, I thought Jubilee was supposed to... Oh my gosh, what happened to Jubilee? I had her set... I'm sorry, guys. This things are... Again, the .com version is glitching out. Seriously, I had Jubilee here. I remember. If I look at my history, let me go to my web history real quick and show you all. Let me find it. Yeah, see, like this picture of Jubilee was in my web history. It's the same photo I used from the last season. I had intended to, don't know what happened. Okay, well, I guess... Actually, let me go back early on the stream, look at the casting here. Who is in Jubilee's place here? She was on... Oh, did I... Okay, looks like I accidentally put Ruto in her place by mistake. Okay, that explains it. Jubilee's gonna be in the next All-Star season, guys, okay? Just... nickname shenanigans keeps happening, okay. Again, .com version, a little experimental. Deku chooses Ruto for Team Deku. Toshi chooses Mara Jade for Team Zelda. Ruto chooses Jimmy Jamison for Team Deku. Mara chooses Seagal for Team Zelda. Jimmy chooses Rudy for Team Deku. Seagal chooses Edelgard for Team Zelda. Alright, so the group's been chosen. Team Momo consists of 5 castaways. Dolly Parton, Danzig, Dolly Parton, Danzig, Kyle Katarn, Momo, and Palutena. The Team Fergie consists of 4 castaways. Boko, Charles, Johnny, and Fergie. Team Zelda consists of 5 castaways. Edelgard, Mara Jade, Steven Seagal, Toshi, and Zelda. And then Team Deku has Deku, Jimmy, Rudy, and Zelda. And then Team Fergie. And Team Fergie and Team Zelda form the Boko and the Passions tribe. Okay. And Team Deku and Momo form the Cabanescence tribe. Okay, so Boko and the Passions and so Smile and so it looks like a Smile and what was it whatever the other tribe name I forgot my own tribe name. Kokomo, that's right. So it looks like Team Smile and Kokomo are gone. Uh, Glenn Danzig, Toshi, and yeah, okay. Real sad to see Fork. I really want to give her a second chance. And Rio really told me I should, and this happens. Okay, let's not dwell on this though. Okay, let's just proceed. All right, Smile Trap Alliance one. The Smile Alliance is Jimmy's no longer on it. Fergie and Mara are still part of it though. Mara's not terribly loyal to it. And the Cabinescence Alliance 1 is no longer in effect because Momo's not on Cabinescence anymore. The Kokomo Alliance is still going, though. That's cool. Steeplechase. While harnessed together, the two tribes must wade around an oval course while carrying a 15-pound backpack each. Players can drop out of the challenge at will, but they must give their backpack to someone before unclipping themselves from the rope. First tribe to catch the opponent, tackle one of their members wins. As I imagine it wouldn't shock me if it would not shock me in the slightest if Dolly Parton was like, "Hey, Deku, can you take my backpack for me?" And Deku's like, "Sure, Dolly," and then just like activates like 5% of One for All, and it has the backpack. Kyle probably took it like a champ. I'm willing to bet you. And this is just such a Chad photo of Kyle Katarn. This is such a Chad photo of Kyle. I love it. Oh, Rudo's a quad act. She's like made for this kind of a challenge. All right, it's Cabinet Tribe win. Choose one person from the losing tribe to go to Exile Island. Player will be immune by skipping Tribal Council. They choose Fergie. Fergie is on Exile Island for the day. Boko and Zelda bond strongly. It has a lasting impact. Boko and Zelda bond strongly has a lasting impact. Edelgard and Zelda bond strongly. Edelgard and Johnny Bravo bond strongly. Dolly Parton and Palatine Festival Common has lasting impact. Cabinescence Tribe, Cabinescence Alliance 2 forms. Jimmy's not terribly loyal to it, I see. Dolly and Deku still really loyal to this, I see. Palatine. I imagine it probably was like Dolly and Palutena instigated this. She got Deku on board because obviously, and then Jimmy wanted in on this, and Jimmy wanted in on this because he'd witnessed how far an alliance got him in season 1. And then Momo, naturally being like the group leader who started this whole picking thing process and the twist, got involved. No one has any eligible items. Time to vote. Computer's running low on battery. Please charge. Right, I'll read the votes. First vote, Steven Seagal. It's 1 vote Steven Seagal. Mara, it's 1 vote Mara Jade. 1 vote Steven Seagal. 1 vote Steven Seagal. 3 votes Mara Jade. 1 vote Steven Seagal. 3 votes Mara Jade. 2 votes Steven Seagal. Mara Jade. 4 votes Mara Jade. 2 votes Steven Seagal. Third person vote out of Survivor Cook Islands Cheese Dip is Mara Jade. It's almost anonymously Mara. Who were the people? Charles and Mara Jade were the ones who voted for Steven Seagal. Okay. Boko X Zelda. The ships are already forming. No alliances on Boko and the Passions. Cabinescence is where all the alliances are. Look at this. 2 active alliances. All the ones on the Boko and the Passions are void. Nothing against Boko and the Passions. I'm just saying. 2 players are. Then again, quite a few of my favorite people are on Cabinescence. But no, Toshi's on Boko and the Passions. I got favorites in both tribes. Rip Mara, yep. Two players are harnessed to a rope winding through several obstacles. The rest of the tribe helps them move along up and over an A-frame under a thick log in the sand around a hitchhiking post. And a giant box-like structure under the end of the rope. Then one player swims to a buoy and dives down to retrieve a decoder wheel before coming back, where the entire tribe uses it to work out a 6-word phrase. The Cabin Essence tribe wins the reward. They win 3 blankets, 2 pillows, and 1 hammock. They can also send 1 player from the losing tribe to Exile Island. They choose Johnny Bravo. Again, I accidentally thanked Glitch out, put him in station. Oh, Johnny Bravo finds the immunity idol. Who played tribe counts as the votes are red. Oh, Boko and the Passions win the immunity. 4 players unite and assemble a wooden puzzle stretcher. It looks at and place metal braces and run to the beach. One swims out to mast and climbs a rope ladder to free a hostage. And they both swim back holding a life ring. The victim gets on the stretcher and is carried back. Finally, 3 remaining tribe members make a fire large enough to burn through a rope, lowering the tribe flag. The first to do so wins immunity. Okay. Boko has Johnny Bravo's immunity idol. Charles has a major meltdown. Boko and Zelda have a minor disagreement. And now, Boko, I think we should. Oh, well, the tribe's named after me, girl. Sorry. And Charles is like, dang it! Jody is the immunity idol. I'm Charles Bronson. I'm the guy saving his behind in the 3 of a Perfect Pair sitcom. Why is he the one with the immunity idol? Charles's ego is getting the better of him. That's what I guess. Jimmy's impressed the rest of the team. Jimmy and Rudo formed strongly. Rudo, Rudy, and Palutena formed the Cabin Essence 3 alliance. Rudy's the only one particularly loyal to this. Time to vote. First vote is Danzig. It's 1 vote Danzig. 2 votes Danzig, 7 votes left. 3 votes Danzig, 6 votes left. 4 votes Danzig, 5 votes left. 4 votes Danzig, 1 vote Kyle, 4 votes left. 4th person voted out of Survivor Cook Islands Cheese Dip Edition. Danzig, it's 5, it's enough. Everybody wanted Danzig gone. Danzig was the only guy to vote for Kyle. Alright, Boko and the Passions. So tough. Cabin Essence and Boko and the Passions are at an equal level of people now. Secret advantages. Johnny Bravo's immunity idol. Okay. And the Kokomo Alliance are going Dolly and Deku Alliance. I noticed Cabin Essence number 2 Alliance. Jimmy's not particularly loyal. He might leave. But if that happens, he might get Michael Douglas. I don't want to see my boy get Michael Douglas. Again, Cabin Essence Alliance 3 is still hanging strong. Alright, never tear us apart. 3 pairs stand on individual platforms harnessed together at the waist, with each ender holding a hook in the air in 2-minute intervals. Remaining members of the other tribe must load up 1 pair with a 5-pound weight on each hook. If a pair drops a hook, the last pair standing wins their tribe. Boko and the Passions win reward. They win spice, wine, and other efficient supplies. They can also send 1 player from the losing tribe to Exile Island. They choose Rudo. Rudo's on Exile Island. No secret advantages there. The 2 tribes assemble interlocking pieces to form 2 poles with small podiums on top. Then use them to transfer 2 tribe members. No. Oh, what happened? Oh, Danzig got... Okay, yeah, Danzig getting voted out anonymously, yeah. Okay, so, which one was on top? Of the Boko and the Passions win immunity. Boko and Fergie find something in common. Charles and Steven Seagal find something in common. You know, we're both aging action stars. Momo and Rudy find something in common. No one has any eligible items. It's time for... I forgot who's in what alliance for the most part, so... First vote. Ruto. 1 vote Ruto, 1 vote Kyle. One vote Rudo. Oh man, people I like are starting to get voted off now. This is bad. Teach your children to teach your children not to vote my name. No more cheese dip. Tell your children not to vote my name. I made a joke like that in season 4 when Danzig appeared. It's one vote Rudo, one vote Kyle, one vote Rudo, one vote Kyle, one Rudy, 2 votes Rudy, 3 votes Rudo, 2 votes Kyle. Rudo, okay. Let's see who all voted for. Okay, so Deku and Dolly voted for Rudy. Rudy and Rudo voted for Kyle. Palutena, Momo, Kyle, and Jimmy all voted for Rudo. Yeah, I wouldn't think Jimmy would vote for Rudy. All right, Johnny Bravo is the immunity idol, though he hasn't had to use it yet. Boko and the Passions have been on a streak. Actually, wait, did Palutena vote for Rudy? No, she didn't. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Oh, the Deku and Dolly alliance. Some loyalty's gone down, I just noticed. Kicking and screaming, one pair at a time. 2 players try to remove a member of the opposing tribe from a pole they're holding on to. Drive them across the finish line. First try to get all 3 opposing tribe members across wins. Boko and the Passions win reward. They win a feast of lamb, bread, apple cider while listening in on the other tribe's tribal council, and also kidnap one member from the opposing tribe. Boko, who is he gonna kidnap? Boko and Johnny Bravo as immunity idol. They can moment of a small fight has a lasting impact. Dolly and oh no. Time to vote. Okay, Toshi. 1 vote Toshi. One vote Toshi, 1 vote Johnny. 2 votes Johnny. 3 votes Johnny, 1 vote Toshi, 3 votes. Alright, guys. 6-person vote Survivor Cook Isles Cheese Dip. Johnny Bravo. Johnny uses the hidden immunity idol. It's no longer vulnerable. Toshi, no! I was really pulling for you, buddy. Guys, Toshi couldn't do it. And who voted for Johnny? Okay, Zelda, Toshi, Steven, and Fergie all voted for Johnny. Charles, Edelgard, and Charles, Edelgard, and Johnny all voted for Toshi. Okay. Uh-oh. See a loading thing going on. Is there a problem with streaming software, or is this just my phone again? Okay, no, we still got an excellent. Wow, we had a peak of 4 people. That's actually something impressive by my standards. Okay, let's go back to a thing here. Let's play before the vote. Boko and the Passions tribe must kidnap 1 member of the Cabinet Essence tribe. This player will be immune from the vote by skipping tribal council. Boko and the Passions kidnap Momo. Alright, guys. It's time for a vote. It's time for a tribal council where we to decide the fate of who's on Cabinet Essence. I love everybody on Cabinet Essence, so this is going to be difficult. Alright, well, it's 1 vote Kyle, 2 votes Kyle. Except Kyle voted for Kyle. Star Wars characters have historically bad luck here. Alright, loyalty's back up to 8 on the Dolly is a Deku alliance. Well, who was it in the Cabin Essence Alliance 3 got voted off. One at a time, 3 players grab a clue and swim out to a platform and climb it, and smash a plaster box while jumping off to release a key. Grab it and swim back to shore. Once 6 keys have been retrieved, each winner must get at least one. 2 others use them to open a chest, grab 8 puzzle pieces from inside, and use them to assemble a map of the world. Cabin Essence Tribe wins. They win bread and peanut butter. Momo returns to the Cabin Essence Tribe. They can also send one player from the losing tribe to Exile Island. They choose Zelda. Zelda's on Exile Island. The hidden immunity idol is currently hidden. Stairway to Heaven. One second. Software's okay. The tribe place 12 poles of varying length in their holders to the staircase and then run up it one at a time. 3 ride zipline into a pontoon, grab a bag of puzzle pieces, swim back. All 3 climb a ladder back to the platform. The final 3 will solve a puzzle in a timeline. Okay. I want to point out that our 3 previous winners are still in the game. Palutena and Rudy bond slightly. Deku and Rudy bond slightly. No one has any eligible items. First vote, Steven Seagal. It's 1 vote, Steven Seagal. 1 vote, Johnny Bravo. 2 votes, Steven Seagal. 1 vote, Johnny Bravo. 2 votes, Johnny Bravo. 2 votes, Steven. 3 votes. Oh, and it's Johnny Bravo's voted out almost anonymously. Edelgard's the other person to vote for Steven Seagal. Okay. Let's proceed then. Finally, no more people with accidentally mixed-matched nicknames here. Castaways give the opportunity to mutiny to the other tribe. No mutinies from Boko and the Passions. Rudy mutinies from Cabin Essence Tribe to Boko and the Passions. Man, everybody in Boko and the Passions was loyal, but Cabin Essence Rudy's like, sorry guys, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. He probably wanted to be in a tribe with Fergie, if I had to guess. I'm also surprised Jimmy didn't go mutiny to be with Fergie. Maybe Rudy saw like, Rudy, you're in alliance with Palutena. She's probably very distraught now. Okay. Barrel of Monkeys. And the 2 boys sit in a barrel, and the other 2 push them down a track, running down a net alongside to the bottom, where one of them grabs 2 buoys before rolling them over to a roll of logs, and are met on the beach to grab the final 2 buoys before rolling it into the water. The buoys are clipped on, making it float, and then they swim to a larger buoy, dive down to get 4 flags to the other side of the lagoon, where all 4 arrange the flags in the right order to a flagpole. Dig for a buried axe and use a chop a rope and raise them. Cabin Essence Tribe wins reward. They win a trip to a relaxing environment where the winning tribe will have muffins, coffee, danishes, or reading letters from home. Palutena, who's writing you letters from home? Maybe it's Bit. They can also send 1 player from the losing tribe to exile, and they choose Steven Seagal. Oh, Steven finds the immunity idol. Him and that carrot, they're up to something dastardly. And the Cabin Essence Tribe wins immunity. Well, they were having such really bad luck earlier. This was like with Rudy mutinying to Boko and the Passions. Alright, the 2 tribes paddle a glass bottom boat to 3. Death charge. The 2 tribes paddle a glass bottom boat to 3 underwater targets, dropping a cannon to each of the buoys. Then return to shore and arrange them to form the answer to provide a clue. Cabin Essence Tribe wins immunity. Steven Seagal is completely worn out, but not giving up. Momo leaves the... No! You're gonna get Michael Douglas! Momo, you assembled this team, and now you're gonna get Michael Douglas! Don't do this! We all know, like, the Michael Douglas effect, granted, there is a chance you can avoid the Michael Douglas effect if you leave the if it's not your tribes next right before your tribe's tribal council. All right, it's time to read the vote. First vote Steven Seagal. 1 vote Rudy. 2 votes Rudy. 1 vote Steven. 2 votes Rudy. 2 votes Steven. 3 votes left. 3 votes Steven. 2 votes Rudy. And third night for Cook Island. First member of the jury, Steven Seagal. But he uses hidden immunity idol. Rudy Sarzo is the first juror. Imagine how much of a kick in the nads this must feel for everybody who voted for Steven. Whoa. Man, a peak of 4 viewers. I'm still not over that. For me, that's like quite a bit to have it like once. Okay, proceed. Smile Lines and happen in Kokomo Lines 1 still. Okay. Make your point. 2 players just run to the beach to a compass rose and dig in the position told to them with a real compass to help for a treasure chest. They take turns and they then take the chest back to the start where the other 2 read the directions painted on top. You've reached king status. Thank you, fellow king. With the other 2 read the directions painted on top and grab the next chest and so on. Once all 4 have been grabbed, the trap must untie them. Take several placards showing nautical flags. Translations provided with tree mail from inside, and then place them on board to correctly spell victory. Cabin Essence tribe wins again. Oh, guys, okay, Steven did not find the immunity idol. And the Cabin Essence tribe wins immunity. At that time, the tribe members must swim to a floating crate, dive down to unclip a bundle of placards, swim back with the subsequent person swimming to a crate closer to shore, and the 4 members will head to an answer table showing a map of the southern half of the Pacific Ocean like the one given to tree mail to memorize. Use the placards to correctly name 10 island clusters. Cabin Essence tribe wins immunity. Boko and the Passions tribe receive a message in a bottle to open after tribal council. Zelda suppressing the rest of the team. Boko and Zelda bond strong has a lasting impact. The Zelda and Edelgard alliance formed. This is like 2 powerhouse champions from seasons past teaming up, so this could be a very interesting thing. Momo rests at camp to restore her energy. Right. First vote, Charles. 1 vote, Charles. 1 vote, Boko. 1 vote, Charles. Boko's and Zelda are the only original Boko and the Passions members left. Pointed out. 1 vote, Edelgard. 1 vote, Charles. 1 vote, Boko. 1 vote, Boko. 1 vote, Charles. 1 vote, Edelgard. 1 vote, Steven. Man, that's 4 different people getting voted for. 2 votes, Charles. 10th person voted out. It's Charles. 3 votes, Charles. Okay. Tribe spoken. The message of the bottle instructs him to vote out another tribe member. Uh-oh. Message in the bottle instructs him to vote out another tribe member. That's going to be intense. Alright, first vote, Steven Seagal. It's 2 votes, Steven Seagal. 2 votes, Steven Seagal. 1 vote, Fergie. You can't do Fergie like that. First he was kicked out of Toto for losing his voice. Now you're going to kick him out of here for... Oh, man. 11th person vote, starter, Cheese Dip Cook Islands, the 3rd member of the jury. Steven Seagal. 3 votes, Steven Seagal. 2 votes, Fergie. If anybody has... Nope. Steven did not find the immunity idol on Exile Island. Edelgard... Okay, so Steven and Boko voted for Fergie. What did Fergie do to Boko? Alright, well, Boko and the Passions is now shorter because the message in a bottle had them told them to vote off another tribe member. Alright, it's the merge. Apple Bottoms Jeans tribe. Yep, I told you these are all Beach Boys references. Shawty, 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 shawty got low. She had the apple bottom jeans, yeah, the boots at the first. Yeah, the whole damn club, they was looking at her. Keep fighting, Fergie. Godspeed, Charles. Okay, so the Smile Alliance is back in effect. The Kokomo Alliance too. Oh, sorry, Rudy's voted off, so the Rudy Palatine Alliance ain't a thing anymore. The Boko and the Passions Alliance between Edelgard and Zelda is still going. Okay, looks like the only real alliance affected by this is by the merger is the Smile Alliance between Fergie and Jimmy. They keep fighting Fergie. Yeah. I'm a little partial to Fergie because he's a bit of an underdog. He was in real life. He's a bit of an underdog. Rest in peace. The legend died of cancer a couple years ago after continuing a brief solo career. Nightcast has been sitting onto a pole for as long as possible, using grooves in the pole and rope coils around it to help. Excuse me. When they're on the ground, they're out of the challenge. Last one left wins. Fergie is impressing the rest of the team. Okay, well, he's proven his worth. My prayers have been answered. Zelda's immunity necklace. It's time to vote. Read the votes. First vote, Boko. That's one vote, Boko. Well, now Boko and the Passions is no longer a full team. You know, it's Boko and the Passions is no longer a whole entire team. It's kind of makes sense. That Boko's kind of getting voted for now. One vote Boko, one vote Dolly. I think is that the first time in Survivor Cheese history Dolly's ever gotten a vote. Actually, hold on a second, guys. Let me just look and see. Where's Survivor Cheese Dip Season 2? Let me look at the stats here. I could have sworn nobody voted for Dolly during her entire tenure in Survivor Cheese Dip Season 2. Of course, it's set to like potato quality. Let me. Now she's got 2 votes. Okay. So 2 votes Boko, 1 vote Dolly, 2 votes Boko, 2 votes Dolly. 3 votes Boko, 2 votes Dolly, 4 votes left, 3 votes Boko, 3 votes Dolly. 4 votes Boko, 3 votes Dolly. Alright, ends Boko, a 12th person voted out of Survivor Cook Islands Cheese Dip Edition and 4th member of the jury. 6 votes Boko, 3 votes Dolly. No one has a hidden immunity idol. Okay. Well, rest in peace, Boko. You are now a member of the jury, so you will return at the reunion. Oh, we're at 3 people. That's nice. Wait, it says we have 3 concurrent viewers. It just says there's 4. Wow. It says there's 5 in the chat. F. Yeah, F in the chat for I'll give a F in the chat for Boko as well. Okay, so Edelgard. Whoa! Edelgard voted for Dolly. I was not expecting. Maybe Edelgard sees how friendly Dolly Parton gets with everybody, and knowing how strategic Edelgard is, she's probably wanted to remove Dolly, seeing her friendly overall nature and kind heart as like a winning people over as like a threat to her power. Zelda. These two were in an alliance. Oh, wait, Zelda and Edelgard alliance. That's right. Okay, my bad. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if Dolly put Edelgard. I mean, if Edelgard put Zelda up to voting for Dolly. We're at 8 people. Six viewers. Wait, what? Dang. Yeah, that's actually very impressive for my standards. See you in gamer heaven, Boko. You know what? Actually, let me turn on desktop audio real quick. And since we're still paying respects to Boko, let me go on YouTube real quick. This is meta. I'm going on YouTube on a YouTube live stream. Oh, look, there's Through the Years right now. Thomas and Friends. No, it's not. It's not the one I was thinking of. Yes, this is it. When they're like making Boko dizzy. That's okay. So Survivor Auction. Players will be given money to be used for the auction. Players may share money and items. Auction will end without notice. Zelda one's a covered item. Hot dog, fries, and a cold beer. Okay, just the thought of Zelda just drinking a cold beer. Zelda cracking open a cold one with the boys. Edelgard and Palutena split money to win bubble bath and a slice of chocolate cake. Because of course they did. Okay, let's see here. I'm sorry. I'm still hung up on Zelda. Winning a beer in an auction. Momo wins power in the game. She's won power in the auction. What is this? She said, "Can someone exile and take their money?" Yeah, Momo, you're effing rich. Your family is like one of the wealthiest families in Japan. You don't need to take their money. Oh, give it money. That's right. You don't have any money in. She chooses Jimmy Jamison. What? Zelda wins bottomless soft serve ice going to be eaten until the end of the auction. That's to contrast the beer, that is very wholesome. Dolly Parton wins a covered item, pepperoni pizza. Palutena and Dolly split money to win a covered item, sea cucumber. They split money. Palutena is splitting her money, I see. It's kind of smart. Fergie wins a toothbrush, toothpaste, and mouthwash. Yeah, Fergie's like, yeah, I don't need to eat today. I can just brush. I don't need to eat today, but I want to brush my teeth. Jimmy's on Exile Island does not find the hidden immunity idol. Let me check the stream stats real quick before we get to the immunity challenge. Okay, 4 viewers. Dine's music, thank you. Okay, so Zelda wins immunity. Oh shoot, I didn't get to read what Recollections was. 5 people. Okay. Okay, it says here that what is Executor's recollection? The contestants must answer 4 questions about the season with numerical answers. They will use them to solve a mathematical problem, work out which of the 10 boxes to untie. They will then find a key and open a lock to raise their flag. The first 3 move on. final round, they will solve more questions. Mark crawl through channel across the line. Small portion. Okay. Yeah, of course, it's like a memory kind of thing. Zelda would, of course, like totally slap when it comes to that. Edelgards are pressing the rest of the team. Boko and the Passions Tribe Alliance 1. Fergie joins the Edelgard and Zelda Alliance. Sorry, Boko and the Passions. I'm loving that name. I'm so proud of myself for coming up with that. Zelda's immunity necklace. It's time to vote. Dolly. It's 1 vote Dolly. Fergie, 1 vote Dolly. I don't want to see any of these people go. I like everybody here. I really like everybody here. Well, 2 votes Dolly, 1 vote Edelgard, 1 vote Fergie. Oh, okay. Again, guys, this is totally an probably none of you, I don't know if any of you played Fire Emblem Three Houses, but this is a total Edelgard thing to do. To vote out, to try and overrule really liked and popular people to prove by conspiring by making enemies behind their back, so like, and by making allies behind the said person's back, get them out. Therefore, she'd have no threats on her position on her way to glory. You know, that's a very Edelgard thing of her to do. Oh, Fergie. Okay, well, Fergie joined the alliance just to go, man. Well, Fergie made it far. He was what, like 8th? He's like what, 8th place? I'm content with that. 3 votes Dolly, 2 votes Fergie, 1 vote Edelgard. 4 votes Fergie, 3 votes Dolly, 1 vote Edelgard. No one plays hidden immunity idol. Fergie, the tribe has spoken. Dolly voted for Fergie. Edelgard, Fergie, and let me guess, Zelda. Yep, all voted for Dolly. Deku voted for Fergie. Jimmy voted for Edelgard. I would have thought Jimmy would vote for Momo because she sent him to Exile Island and took his money. Or maybe Jimmy's just a cool dude and Momo thought he'd be the least upset with her doing that. Alright, Apple Bottom Jeans tribe is at 7 people. Okay, Boko and the Passions Alliance is at 9 strength, and so is the Kokomo Alliance here with the Dolly and Deku, so this is going to be pretty interesting to see. Cabin Essence Alliance is still... I keep forgetting Cabin Essence Alliance is still a thing, but... Dolly's a loyalty 9, because again, Dolly... There's a reason that Saint Dolly Parton image went viral, okay? Palutena's, oh, she wins reward here in the... Blindfold. The castaways will retrieve a seawater in a bucket and throw away the water to their guiding loved one who pours it into a barrel. Which will eventually lower and raise flag. Palutena wins reward. Palutena shares the reward with 2 of the castaways, Dolly Parton and Jamie Jamison. They win a trip to another island with the winner's loved one. I assume Palutena's loved one is Pit. Oh, who's also from Kid Icarus, of course. Where the locals will take them to a sacred cave where they will have a picnic, including fried chicken, meatloaf, and apple pie. Apple pie seems like totally a Dolly Parton thing. Palutena calls someone player to exile Edelgard, sending Edelgard to Exile Island. Wow. Surprisingly, I'm doing this later than I normally do, and yet this has somehow become my most viewed, my most concurrently viewed live stream in the history of the entire channel. Up to this point. So Edelgard is on Exile Island. She does not find the immunity idol. Floatsome and Jetsome. The contestant must swim to a pontoon, cross over a group of outrigger canoes. Balance beams and pontoons reach the other end of the course. They will jump into the water, swim to the buoys, untying 2 bundles of sticks. Root over here, she would win this without a doubt. Tying 2 bundles of sticks into the buoys at the end of the course, instead of diving for flags, then using the sticks and rope to build a long pole and retrieve 2 rings. Deku wins immunity. Dolly and Jimmy have a minor disagreement. Momo and Palutena bond slightly. Deku's impressing the rest of the team. Apple Bottom Jeans Alliance 2 forms. It's Jimmy, Jamison, Momo, and Palutena. All of them have decent loyalty to it, but none of them are that into it. I'm really glad Mokomo didn't get Michael Douglas. She was saved. I guess the Michael Douglas effect only works when it's right before the tribal council. Because me and Nick, it's time to vote. First vote, Zelda. 1 vote Zelda. Jimmy. 1 vote Jimmy. 1 vote Zelda. Typically, when Fergie or Jimmy is gone, the other is gone. Going to be gone too. So, I don't think Jimmy's going to be long for this. I expect I'm expecting Zelda to go and then Jimmy to go next council. 2 votes Zelda. 1 vote Jimmy. 2 votes Zelda. 2 votes Jimmy. We have an odd number of people, so there's not going to be any tie here. 3 votes Zelda. Yep, Zelda. Yep. 5 votes Zelda. 2 votes Jimmy. Okay, Zelda and Edelgard voted for Jimmy. Of course, Edelgard would vote for Jimmy because, got to keep the Zelda-Edelgard alliance strong, but nah. Computer's running low on storage space. What the? Okay, well, I still have half a gig left. I don't know, my storage space just miraculously disappears sometimes. Don't know what happens. Alright, you got 6 people left. This is the last episode before the finale. Oh, we lost a significant portion of our viewers. I jinxed it when I was acting all happy earlier. Oh gosh, the microphone picked up that fart. This is why we lost that one admin view. All the with the Zelda gone, the Edelgard Zelda alliance is no longer a thing. It doesn't seem like any loyalties have particularly gone up. Castaways are to maneuver past a hitchhiking post to a mud pit and back. Dumping the mud to a bucket, the 3 players with the heaviest buckets of mud after 10 minutes will win. Palutena, Deku, and Jimmy win reward. They win a trip to the spa where they have a massage, wash their clothes, go to a pool, spend the night on a bed, and have plenty of food and drinks. So also can someone choose one player to go to Exile Island. They choose Momo. Momo does not find the immunity idol. Cannonball Run. The castaways must carry 4 groups of puzzle pieces across a 3-level balance beam to assemble and perform a table, maze, and maneuver 2 cannonballs belonging to the far corners. Deku wins immunity. Deku has a major meltdown. He probably had a flashback to something that sucky that happened in his life. And then is like, I'm going to save people. And then everyone's like, dude, what the hell are you talking about? First vote, Edelgard. It's 1 vote Edelgard. 2 votes Edelgard. Edelgard's gone. They were aware of Edelgard's tactics, and unlike the people from Season 3, these people caught on to Edelgard's tactics early on, I see. Not early on, they caught on to Edelgard's tactics before she got into prime position to win. Alright guys, we're at the finale. Also, Edelgard's in an alliance. Immunity challenge, compass ropes. 1 at a time, the final 5 must collect 8 bags from 8 obstacles. Mesh tunnel, mesh bridge, disc walk, V-tunnel, swing steps, knotted rope bridge, rope swing, and overhead cargo net. Then use the... Another one of these spam bots. Vortech. Shut up, Haskell. Millicent. That's very fake sounding name. Then use the puzzle pieces inside them to build a 3-dimensional compass rose puzzle. Jimmy wins immunity. Dolly and Palutena find something common as last team back. Dolly's impressing the rest of the team. Jimmy rests at camp. First vote, Momo. It's 1 vote Momo. 1 vote Deku. 2 votes Momo. Alright, Momo's voted out. No one plays a hidden immunity idol. Momo, the tribe has spoken. Deku voted for most. That is most shocking. Oh, but he wasn't in alliance with Mo. That's why. Dolly Parton's more loyal to this alliance than she is the Deku, the alliance, the Kokomo alliance is just her and Deku. I see. Maybe that's more loyal to that one as well. Self-destruction. The final four will have to stand barefoot on a small, individually proportioned perch above the water for as long as possible. Every 15 minutes for the first hour, they pull a rope and release a section of the perch, making it fall. After 1 hour, a section less than half the size of a postcard will remain. Palutena wins immunity. There are not currently any secret advantages here. Palutena has the immunity necklace. It's time to vote. First vote, Deku. 1 vote, Deku. 2 votes, Deku. 1. Alright, it's Deku. He's voted out. Dolly! Really? This is even more shocking to me. Alright, the finalists face their jurors. Again, Dolly just gets real chummy with everybody. And look, Deku's probably not even mad about... My mom. I told this to my mom about how Dolly won Season 2. My mom used to be an avid Survivor fan, and she said that Dolly seemed like she'd be perfect with the social aspect, and said that even if she voted someone out, they'd probably easily forgive her. And like, yeah, you're right. Nobody seems like they're even mad at Dolly. Like, Deku's probably not even mad. He's probably just A-okay with this. Finalists face their jurors. Finalists wait for the winner to be revealed. First vote goes to Dolly. 1 vote, Jimmy. Okay. Fourth vote goes to Dolly. 2 votes, Dolly. 2 votes, Palutena. 6 vote goes to Jimmy. 2 votes, Jimmy. 7th vote goes to Jimmy. 3 votes, Jimmy. 8th vote, and the winner is Jimmy Jamison on Survivor, everybody! Man, I was not expecting this. Jimmy Jamison. Man, Jimmy Jamison won. Congratulations, Jimmy. I was seriously not expecting him to do it. He underdogged this whole thing. Boko voted for Jimmy. Well, Landon probably gives Jimmy a seal of approval after that. You give a round of applause to Jimmy. I didn't drumroll this time. I forgot. Didn't you... Okay, well, now, most people are gone now, it seems. So they don't even get... That's kind of... You watch for, like, a good portion of the stream, and then you just stop when, 5 people are concurrently at once, man. When, you need to stop when, we get to the winner. Boko wins the fan favorite award. That's actually no surprise there, actually. I mean, like, we even gave Fs in the chat for Boko, so I don't know if the simulation is spying on what I'm saying, like Alexa or what, but man. And Jimmy Jamison won. And I also want to point out how sad it is that these 2 people who were voted out, like, anonymously on day 1 were... same thing happened. They were voted out, like, the first voted out again. So that these 2 years, so that's kind of sad. I'm probably gonna put 4 in the in the next All-Star season, and then we can continue the streak of her getting voted out supremely early on. Deku and Palutena were tied for most individual challenge wins. Deku had the most immunity wins. He had won 9 individual challenges in Season 2. He was just a beast. Palutena most reward wins. Zelda, Moon, Edelgard, the most strategic. I really thought Edelgard was playing things the most strategically. Jerry Bravo and Steven Seagal were the only ones who found an idol. Steven Seagal has the most overall votes received. And still, 4 and Yoshiki voted out anonymously. Or like the first chance each. And their respective seasons end here. Enough dwindling on that. Let's all right. I will hope you all enjoyed the stream. Enjoyed the stream, and I hope you were any of you satisfied with were any of you satisfied with our winner Jimmy Jamison? Did you think that of our finalists Palutena or Dolly Parton was more deserving to win? Or maybe did you think Boko deserved the fan favorite award? Just comment down below or say in the chat right now your thoughts. Vasktech. Yep. Okay. More spam comments. Joel Antonio. And if you have any suggestions for new characters to appear in season 6, let me know, and I'd be happy. Same in the chat or comment down below after the fact. And I'll be happy to take them and put them in the next season. And also, I want to give a quick plug to. I want to give a quick plug to Through the Years podcast. Spelled the Z at the end instead of an S. It's a Dragon Ball podcast, as I mentioned earlier, hosted by my friend Landon, who's you all would know as he was in the chat. He was heavily in the chat throughout like the middle portion of the stream. And he's also the voice of the EMM radio announcer. He's and me plugging this stream, me plugging his podcast is my way of saying thanks for helping me out during a lot of my stuff here on YouTube. So I am mainly the EMM radio bumpers on Three of a Perfect Pair. So I want to check out this podcast. It's about his 20-year journey through the Dragon Ball franchise, where he talks about generally anything ranging from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z to Dragon Ball GT, any movies, anything Dragon Ball. You can bet it'll eventually get talked about there. It's available on Spotify, YouTube. It's available on Spotify, YouTube, Google Podcasts, I believe Apple Podcast, and just anywhere you can find podcasts. It's it's very cool. I've checked out. I haven't even heard of Dragon Ball, but I'm learning. It'd be fun. It's fun for me to learn through this podcast. Like I mean, it's not like I haven't heard of Dragon Ball. I don't know much about Dragon Ball aside from like Android 18 has a nice butt and the Vegeta over 9,000 meme. So it's fun for me to learn through that. Learn through this podcast. First episode's out now where he covers the elusive Super Saiyan 5. And it's just it's a shorter episode, but he promises, but it's just a taste of what's to come. So yeah, check his podcast out, and I'm going to sign off here. If you enjoyed this, if you enjoy this, I'd appreciate a like or any form of engagement, really whatsoever. I don't care, just as long as you're or a comment again for any character suggestions. Just any form of engagement really helps. That's basically it for the stream. I'm going to go use the bathroom. I've been holding it in half the stream. Saying stream is not helping my case right now. So,